Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again. Welcome back to the next episode of the Cutters franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. Year number 2 here in control of the Cutters franchise with our rehashing of original Super Mega Baseball 3 players that we brought back to this game. Last episode, we took on the Colossus, the top team in our conference last year, playoff time when that came around, and they ended up being the league runners-up. We managed to get a big win against them, winning 7-3 in a very complete game for both our pitching staff, as Presidente pitched rather well, and then also our offense actually outpaced the Colossus, which is pretty impressive if you think about it, considering that the Colossus's pitching staff is very, very good. Our offense is very, very good. What am I saying? Anywho, today's episode, we are taking on the Grims. Why is this matchup so important and we didn't sim any games between the Colossus game and this one? Because the Grims are last year's champions. They are also the team that eliminated us on the final day of the regular season by defeating us in the regular season finale against the pitcher who's on the mound for us today, Malaya Ellison. We are 10-5. They are 9-6. We're looking for a big revenge win here to not only keep our division lead at 3 games, with only 7 games left to play after this one, but also to get some, actually it'll be 8 games left, never mind. But still, it would give us much deserved revenge. We feel like we owe the Grims one for knocking us out last year. Let's see if this team has come far enough in the last 3 quarters of a year to compete with them on their level. Ellison on the mound today, 1-0 with a 4.20 ERA and a 1.40 whip. On the mound for the Grims today will be Heaven Moreno, 0-2 with a 6.30 ERA and a 1.60 whip. She has Rally Stopper and Elite Four-Seamer both at Tier 2. We have Composed and Consistent on Ellison both at Tier 2. Lineup for today's game for the Cutters, leading off in left field will be Chopper Underhanded. Batting second, locked in at first base, is the Amish God, Hezekiah Cross. Batting third, shortstop today, Hester Reliable. Batting fourth, second baseman Alfredo Beard. Batting fifth is tense right fielder Spool Worrymore, Worry Less as he's known. Batting sixth is catcher Burn Oliver. Batting seventh, third baseman Mateo Wade. Batting eighth is center fielder Nico Jennings. And batting ninth will be Ellison today, as we do not have a DH. Because the Grims are the home team, they do not play with a DH. I'm actually going to make a last-second swap here. I'm actually going to move Worrymore up in the order and have him bat. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to leave it the way it was. I had it set this way for a reason. I'm not going to mess with it. Here's the lineup for the Grims today. Leading off in left field is On Fire Anahi Clayton in left, and it's first baseman Tense Kason Yang. Batting third, right fielder Spicy Baxter. Batting fourth, locked in shortstop Wax Dyer. Batting fifth, catcher Alfio Atkinson. Batting sixth is center fielder Burton Shepard. Batting seventh is third baseman Cassius Moyer. Batting eighth is second baseman Uriel Yellow. And batting ninth is pitcher Moreno, and who is a long reliever, I need to point out. I did not know that coming into this. She is a long reliever, not an actual starter, so she's not going to go very deep in her start today, stamina-wise. Lineup that's on the bench, they have Vito Melton still. He's tense. Also catcher Jose Bellotto. He's tense as well. Elena Ventura at first base. Injured left fielder Reese Matthews, the utility player, is down. Another catcher on the roster, Loki Cowie. And then their pitching rotation, Quinn Drake, Rupert Mackey, Buttercup Frost, and obviously Moreno's their 4. They still have Brooklyn All Day in their bullpen locked in. There's the Layla Bianchi, another long reliever. Tense reliever Lenny Wilcox, reliever Katrina Espinosa, and closer Dale Molina. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we head out to Lafayette Corner. The spirit of the Freebooters is alive here in the Peppery Play League. Under the lights, Lafayette Corner, here we go. All right.
Baseball fans, welcome to Lafayette Corner.
All right, let's do it. Chopper underhanded leading off. Left fielder hitting .371 with a homer and 7 RBIs here on the year. High pitch active here going up against Moreno. Moreno not having a great season. 0-2 as a starter this year. 3 starts, only 10 innings, so 3 innings to start. 6.30 ERA and a 1.60 whip. 9 runs given up, 7 of them earned, and 14 hits. 326 batting average against, 2 walks, 2 homers, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average. I already said that. Okay, perfect. She does have a lead four-seamer, and she'll have rally stopper active when 2 runners are on base. First pitch heater in there at the letters for a strike. 0-1. Moreno only a 3-pitch pitcher. She has the fastball, changeup, and curveball. Heater down. Oh! Ho, ho. That's gonna leave a mark right in the crotch. Moreno is down in pain, but the catcher was able to recover and throw underhanded out at first, so there is an out on the play, but Moreno is rattled. Coming up next, the Amish God, Hezekiah Cross, locked in, hitting .421 with 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Let's see if we can capitalize on Moreno's rattled mojo. Ooh, good take on that changeup outside. Ball 1, just missed the corner. Oh, that's a hanger, missed it, 1-1. Another hanger, a little early, 1-2. Check low in the heater, good eye, 2-2. Chased the changeup out of the zone, pulled it foul, but that stays in play this time for Yang. 2 down. Next up is shortstop Hesto, reliable. Power versus righty and low pitch active. .404 average, 3 homers, 11 RBIs on the year for Hesto. Change it down. Ooh, a little early. 0-1. Got to wait back on it. Change it outside and high. 1-1. Looking for a pitch to hit. Curveball down and in the dirt. Good eye. Hesto. 2-1. Heater down, line to left center field, a base hit for Hesto. Oh, reliable delivers a 2-out knock, and that'll keep the inning alive for the Cutters. Next up will be the cleanup hitter, second baseman Alfredo Beard, hitting .345 with 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Good arm behind the plate today, so no need to run. Change up in there at the letters, away, 0-1. Heater up, blasted by Beard to left center field, but I think he just missed it. He did. Over for it, ranging is the center fielder. That is Shepard. He'll put it away to end the inning. We do hit a line drive into Moreno's crotch, but they recover from that pretty easily, and we only get 1 hit out of the inning. Bottom 1, Clayton, Yang, and Baxter coming up. Anahi Clayton leading off. Left fielder's on fire. .333 average, 4 homers, 11 RBIs coming into today's game, facing Malaya Ellison. Malaya on the year, 1-0 with a .420 ERA and a .140 whip. 8 runs given up, 7 earned in 15 innings, averaging exactly 5 innings to start. 16 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 2 homers, a hit batsman, 9 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .276. Not great numbers from Ellison, but passable, I would say. Here we go. First pitch heater down and away. Clayton lines it hard, past the diving Wade at third. That's a base hit in the left. And she's digging for second. Throw from Cross, not in time. That is a double as she took advantage of that throw to first. Case and Yang up next. First baseman Tense, hitting .222 with 6 RBIs. First pitch Prayer active here against Ellison. Change up and in. Chased it inside. 0-1. Caught him out in front. Throw ball down. That's low. 1-1. Cutter up and away out of the zone. 2-1. Heater down and in is inside. 3-1. Composed activates for Ellison here. Slider down the way. Chopper to third. Wade charges. Cuts it off. Doesn't have anybody covering third, so he'll go to first. 1 down as the Clayton advances to third base. 1 down for right fielder Spicy Baxter, hitting .372, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. Looking to bring the runner home. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Ooh, almost killed Dyer as that line right past him into the stands. 0-1. Heater away. Late swing, fouled it off on the left side, out of play into the seats. 0-2. Got up and in. Doors blew it by him, chased it high. First punch out for Ellison. Her 10th of the year. 2 down, and that'll bring up shortstop Wax Dyer, who's locked in. Bad ball hitter active, hitting .194 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off, back into the screen. 0-1. Cutter down and away. Fouled off, pulled foul this time. 0-2 on the chopper. Change down and in. Hosted a sword, got him to chase at strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Ellison to end the inning. Nice pitching, Malaya. Way to strand that runner. Instead of second, we're scoreless. Worrymore, Oliver, and Wade coming up.
Now batting.
Rory Less. Will Worrymore leading off the second for the Cutters. Right fielder Tense, hitting an even .300 on the year. 4 homers, 11 RBIs. Way high on that heater out of the zone for Moreno. Ball 1 as she's up to Tense mojo. Change up in there at the knees. 1-1. Heater up and in, jam shot by Warren Moore, shallow center field. That's a tough play. Shepard on the run in, makes the catch and avoids the diving second baseman. One down. Burnout, Burn Oliver up next, the catcher, hitting 273, 2 homers, 8 RBIs on the year. Heater away, that's a strike, 0-1. Way outside on the heater from Moreno, 1-1. Heater up the way, lined over second, down over the leaping glove of the second baseman, base hit. Nice swing there from Burnout. Little one-out knock. Runner on for Wade. Mateo hitting 327 with 3 homers, 7 RBIs. He does have volatile active. No ace exterminator, though. Moreno's not quite at A- tier, which is the elite tier. Heater outside on the first pitch, misses, or changeup outside on the first pitch, ball 1. Looked like a heater, but it wasn't. Changeup away, pulled into the gap, left center field. Extra bases for Wade as it gets to the fence. Shepard giving chase, gets it in quickly. Burnout coming to third. He's going to be sent. Throw coming home. It is in time. Throw back to third, not in time. It's a double with Wade stretching it to third as Burnout is thrown out at the plate. 2 down for Jennings. Center fielder runner at third, 90 feet away. Jennings hitting 300 on the year, 7 RBIs, no homers. Changeup way out of the zone for Moreno, ball 1. Heater way, hard chop at the middle. Base hit for Jennings, and that's going to deliver an RBI single to center. That'll score the first run of the day. Cutters on the board, 1-0. Moreno rattled, and that is the 8th RBI of the year for Jennings. Ellison up next, batting at even 500 on the season. Consistent active for the pitcher in the 9 slot today. Distractor active at first base for Jennings. Heater middle plate, late swing, 0-1. Heater down and in, line to short, softly, easy catch for Dyer, though, and that ends the inning. 2-out single, though, for Jennings, drives home the first run of the day as Wade scores. 1-0 bottom second. Atkinson, Shepard, and Moyer coming up. Could have potentially been 2-0 if we didn't get greedy on the double by Wade and try to score all the way from first. It did not work. Right fielder catching today, Alfio Atkinson. He's the 3rd string catcher here on the roster. He's actually a right fielder by trade. Rally starter active, hitting 364 with 5 homers, 12 RBIs. Heater down and in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Although by overall wise, Atkinson is actually the primary catcher. It's better than both actual primary catchers that are on the roster. Changeup chased low, 0-2. Cutter up and in. Checked inside, 1-2, almost chased it. Slide up and away. Line to short, 1 hopper, reliable there. Picks it, throw to first, 1 down. Next up, center fielder Burton Shepard hitting a .158 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Mind Gamer active here. Curveball down on the way in the first pitch from Ellison. Strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away. 1-1. Change it down below the knees. Chased it, number in the hole to first. Cut off by Cross. Flip the pitcher, 2 down. Next up, third baseman Cassius Moyer hitting 279, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Change up and in on the first pitch. Check the strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch. Slider down and away. Chopper to second, slow roller. Beard charges, throw to first. 1-2-3 inning for Ellison. 3 groundouts for her. To the third, it's 1-0. Underhanded, Cross, and reliable. Top of the lineup up to the Cutters for the 2nd time today.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Pardon me.
22.
Underhanded leading off, 0 for 1 today. Hit a line drive back to the crotch of Moreno. Unfortunately, he was retired as he was thrown out at first by the catcher. Heater up and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Curveball is a little too far inside this time, 1-1. Curveball hangs, ripped foul by underhanded, 1-2, a little early. Chase the heater away, strike 3. First punch out for Moreno. 1 down for the Amish God, Hezekiah Cross. Fouled out to the first baseman, his first at bat. Curveball down and in is low in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball down on the way, popped up shallow center. That's going to be an easy play for the shortstop. Therefore, it is Dyer, 2 down. Old Reliable up next. He singled his first at bat, now locked in, 1 for 1 today. Change up inside off the plate, ball 1. Heater up, change up and in, strike call, 1-1. Curveball down, chase below the knees, grounded to first. Easy play for Yang, he'll take it himself. 1-2-3 inning here for Moreno. Bottom 3, it's 1-0. Yellow, Moreno, and Clayton coming up. There's second baseman Uriel Yellow, hitting 250 with no homers, no RBIs on the year. Heater up and in on the first pitch. Fouled back. 0-1. Curveball middle in. Line to third, right at Wade. 1 down. Next up, Heaven Moreno, the pitcher. Tense, hit this on the air. Change him up, checked high. Ball 1. Cut up and in, checked high again. 2-0. Heater up. Line to first, diving cross out of his reach. Up the line, that's a fair ball. Into the corner, Worrymore there, tracks it. Throw in is offline and cut. That is a double for Moreno, her first hit of the season. Next up, left fielder Anahi Clayton doubled her first at bat as she originally singled and then read that the throw in from left was going to first base and took off for second, extending it into a double. She has a runner in scoring position, 1 down here for her. Cutter outside, checked, strike called, middle away, 0-1. Little bit of a wild pitch there from Ellison. Change up and in. Lined over second, Beard leaps out of his reach. It's a base hit. Worrymore comes up throwing, that is going to be cut. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Here comes Kaysen Yang, first baseman with the RBI shot. Grounded out to third, his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. First prayer active. Slider away on the first pitch. Check strike. 0-1. Throws him down and in. Grounded in to hold a short. Reliable on the dive. Gets there. Has the throw across the first. He'll get Yang for the ground out. Run will score. RBI for Yang. It's 1-1. Good play there by Reliable to not go for 2 as Clayton was going to beat the throw to second regardless. Runner at second, 2 down for Baxter. Struck out swinging his first at bat. Cutter middle in, line to left field. That is going to get down for a hit. Underhanded comes up throwing. Runner's going to try and score. Throw in. Just laid. RBI single for Baxter. Grims take the lead. It's 2-1. Dyer up next. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout as well. Ellison now tense. Change it down in the way. Low and outside. Ball 1. Slider middle in is inside. 2-0. Heater up. Line to the gap, left center field, extra bases as that goes to the fence. Jennings giving chase, he'll get it in quickly. Runner coming to third will be held. Relay throw keeps him there. 2 in scoring position, 2 down for Atkinson. 0 for 1 with a ground out to short his first at bat. Cutter middle of the plate, popped him up to shortstop. Reliable there. Behind the bag at second, he will put it away. That'll end the inning as we strand 2 in scoring position. But the Grims do score 2 as they get 2 RBI singles. 2-1 to the 4th. Beard, Worrymore, and Oliver coming up. Actually, an RBI ground out and a single. Top 4, we're down 1. Alfredo Beard leading off, 0 for 1 today, facing Moreno, still tense. Change it down, misses low, ball 1. Moreno at about half stamina here. Heater down, taking loads, quickly 2-0. Heater up, hard chopper, soft chopper to the mound. Moreno there, 1 down as Beard just swung over the top of that one. Moreno back to neutral mojo for the first time since the first batter of the game. Here's Worry Less, 0 for 1 and tense. Little shallow fly to center his first at bat as that changeup's outside, ball 1. Heater down, hit well by Worrymore to left center field. It has some carry, but he missed it. Over for it is going to be the center fielder Shepard, 2 down. Base is empty for Burnout, 1 for 1 with a single. He was thrown out trying to score all the way from first on a double. Heater away outside, ball 1. Out in front of the change at middle in. Bad swing from Burnout, 1-1. Heater up and in, hard grounder to second right at yellow. That is an easy play for him, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, it's 2-1. Shepard, Moyer, and yellow coming up. Sorry guys, I'm texting someone real quick. My apologies. Done. Okay, perfect. Burton Shepard up. He grounded out to first base. His first time up. 1-3 put out, or 3-1 put out. Better away on the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Forcing him down in the way. That's chopper to second. Beard is there, charging. He'll make the play. 1 down. Next up, Cassius Moyer 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second, his first at bat.
Cassius Moyer.
First pitch curveball down and in, inside, ball 1. Change up and in. Moyer sits on it, lines it hard to left field, underhanded on the run, runs it down, 2 down. Next up, Yellow 0 for 1 today.
Number 30, Uriel Yellow.
Peter down and away in the first pitch, check strike, 0-1. Slider up and away, outside, 1-1. Change it down and in, low and inside, 2-1. Cut up and in. Line jam shot up the middle, base hit for Yellow, as that is a little 2-out single. Keeps the inning alive, and that will bring the pitcher to the plate. That will prevent her from leading off next inning. Here's Moreno, 1 for 1 with a double.
37, Evan Moreno.
Curveball up and in on the first pitch, inside, ball 1. Cut her up and away. Doors, 1-1, blew it by her. Slider down and in. Chopper, the third. Wade charges, cuts it off, bare hand to first, in time to end the inning. To the fifth, it's 2-1. Wade, Jennings, and Ellison coming up. Bottom of the lineup here for the Cutters in the fifth. Here's Wade, 1 for 1 with a triple today. He is locked in. Change up and in, taken high, ball 1. Chase the change up low and in, 1-1. Curveball up, hard liner to left field, but it's right at Clayton, 1 down. Jennings up next, RBI single his first at bat, he's 1 for 1. Change it down low, ball 1, that was the 8th RBI of the season for Jennings. Peter up and away, late swing, 1-1. Peter up, skied to right field, he got under it. In front of the warning track there is going to be Baxter, 2 down. Next up, Ellison, 0 for 1 today. Line out to shorter first at bat. Peter away, ball 1, a soft line out, I should specify. She doesn't hit all that hard. Change up checked away on the corner, 1-1. Change up chase low, 1-2. Ellison behind. Chased it high, strike 3. Second punch up for Moreno, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3. 9 up, 9, 10 up, and that's actually 10 down in a row here for Moreno. Bottom 5, we're halfway home in a pitcher's duel. 2-1 the score. Grims still lead as they have the top of their lineup coming up. Clayton, Yang, and Baxter. Third time they'll be at the plate today. Clayton 2 for 2 today, double and a single. She's also scored a run. Forcing her down and away in the first pitch. Lined up the middle to short. Reliable dives just out of his reach, and that's another hit for Clayton. She's 3 for 3 and continues to hit well. Yang up next, 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out in his last at bat. He's also grounded out the third. Go down and in. Straw. Nope, ball 1, just low. Cut up and away. Foul back, 1-1. Slider up and in. Fooled him, chased it, 1-2. Get it down, taking low, 2-2. Change it down away, runner goes. Doors, or no, holster the sword, chased it low. Third punch out for Reliable Ellison, but the runner does steal second, so in scoring position now for Baxter with 1 down. RBI knock last time up for Baxter. He's also struck out swinging. Change it down and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away, low and outside, 1-1. Forcing her up and away. Line foul out of play, 1-2. The ball middle in. Rip foul into the dugout of the Grims on the ricochet, 1-2 still the count. Cut up and in. Inside, runner goes for third, throw down by Burnout. Got her, let's go, nice pitch. Nice throw, Burnout, way to get her. Clayton down, 2 down, 2-2 count to Baxter, base is empty. Peter away, chased it out of the zone, count still 2-2. Go down and in. Holster the sword, chased it low. Burnout picks it, throw to first on the block. That ends the inning. Fourth punch out for Ellison. To the sixth, it's 2-1. We're still down a run. Underhanded cross and Reliable coming up. Good defense, though, to get rid of that base runner when she tried to steal. She got greedy. She was already in scoring position. Was going to score in a single no matter what. Don't know why he had to try and steal third. Chopper up. He's 0 for 2 today. Looking to get something started here in the sixth off Moreno. Who, fun fact, this is her longest start so far of the season. Heater up and away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, chopped in the hold, a short on the liner, caught, picked out of the air by Dyer, 1 down, underhanded 0 for 3. Here's Cross, 0 for 2, no longer locked in, he's popped out twice. 1 in foul territory, 1 to short. Ball outside on the heater, 1-0. Heater away on the corner, 1-1. Out in front of the changeup, 1-2, right at the knees, middle cut. Change away, pulled off the end of the bat, soft liner to first. 2 down, here's Reliable, 1 for 2 with a single, locked in still, and that'll do it for Moreno. 5 2/3 innings today for Moreno. She'll come 1 out shy of a quality start. Coming out of the bullpen, reliever Katrina Espinoza with a perfect ERA, 0.87 whip, and 9 strikeouts. She's pitching really well this season. Powers righty remains active for Reliable. He also still has his low pitch trade as well. Changeup hangs down the middle, lined into left field on the slap hit through the past the diving third baseman. Reliable 2 for 3. Inning continues for Beard, who's flown out and grounded. Struck out, I believe, 0 for 2 today. Espinoza delivers. Changeup just misses high. Ball 1. Espinoza again a 3-pitch pitcher, just like Moreno. But instead of the curveball, she has the slider. She also still has the fastball and the changeup. She has easy jumps active here to help with base stealing. She also has stimulated, which won't activate until the bottom of the 7th at the earliest. She doesn't have the elite four-seamer trait to make her fastball have some late life, so that's good for us. There's that heater right there. Strike called, 1-1. Chase the changeup low, 1-2. Timing's off. Heater up and in. Beard skies it, right center field. That is going to get down for a base hit as the outfielders were playing deep. First and third now, 2 down. Good heads up for base running by Reliable to go first to third on that. Here's Worrymore, 0 for 2 intense, looking to drive him in. Come on, Spool. Burnouts on deck with RBI Hero. Slider up and in, strike called, 0-1. Little hack activates for Spool. Heater up and in, skied to center field, but he missed it on the jam shot. There's Shepard in right center, and that ends the inning. Bottom 6, it's 2-1 still. Dyer, Atkinson, and Shepard coming up. Here's Dyer, 1 for 2 with a double, locked in as well. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Check strike, 0-1. Heater down and in. Checked inside, 1-1. Change the middle in. Skied to right field, under it. Worrymore in. Medium deep. Puts it away, 1 down. Atkinson up next, 0 for 2. Change it middle in on the first pitch. Lined in the hold of second. Beard on the dive, just out of his reach. Base hit into right. It is a 1-out single. As Worrymore bungles the pickup there a bit. Next up, Shepard, 0 for 2 intense. Slider down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Ball down and then chased it in the dirt. 0-2. Way to get ahead, Ellison. Heater up and away. Outside, 1-2. Cutter down and away. Outside, 2-2. Change up and in. Fouled off a little early, 2-2. Shepard staying alive. Ball down and in. Holstered a sword, chased it low. 5th punch out for Ellison. 2 down, and here's Cassius Moyer, third baseman, 0 for 2 today. Pitch number 70 coming here from Ellison on the first one. Heater down and in is low, 1-0. Cutter up and away, 2-0. Ball down and away. Lined up the middle, that's a base hit. Moyer's first hit of the day, he's 1 for 3. Inning continues here with 2 down. Next up, going to be Yellow, 1 for 2 with a single. 8-hitter looking to find his second hit and bring it to the pitcher slot. So that way the pitcher doesn't have to bat lead off next inning. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Chase, chopper to short. Reliable charges, throw across the first. In time to end the inning. Nice job, Ellison. Way to get out of it. 2 stranded to the 7th. It's 2-1. Cutter still down. Oliver, Wade, and Jennings coming up. Pitcher slot up 4th. Here's Burnout, 1 for 2 with a single today. Looking for his second hit. Change up and in, taken high and inside. Ball 1. Espinoza winds and fires. Heater down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Change of middle in there. Strike 1-2. Slider chased away. Nubber back to the mound. Espinoza there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Wade up next, 1 for 2 with a triple. Locked in.
Tail Wade.
Change it down. Strike called, 0-1. Peter down, then turned on by Wade. Deep down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, it's just foul. Little early, 0-2. Peter up and in, taken high, 1-2. Change it down, hit sky ball to center field, right at Shepard. He doesn't even have to move very far for it. 2 down. Now to bring up Jennings, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today.
Nico Jennings.
Slider up, strike called, 0-1. Change up and in, Nubber to third. Moyer there, throw across. 1-2-3 inning for Espinoza. Bottom 7, it's 2-1. Espinoza, Clayton, and Yang coming up.
Now batting.
Leading off Espinoza, she will bat here. I'll let Ellison start to try and get the pitcher slot. If they had pinch hit here, I would have subbed her off. I'm going to sub her off after this batter regardless, because she's due up first next inning. Broken bat pop up behind third. Wade on the dive, just out of his reach. It's a seeing eye bloop single. Lucky bitch. Lead off hitter on here in the 7th, and that'll do it for Ellison today. 6+ innings today, 10 hits surrendered, no walks. She struck out 5 today. Quality start, even if the runner at first does score, but no run support for Ellison, so she is getting hung out to dry here, unfortunately. Going to double switch here. We're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen. We're going to bring in Elliot Rums, try and keep it a 1-run game here. Could take off Worrymore. He is really struggling here. He's been struggling for most of the past couple of games. Who's on the bench? Tandy Deep the third. I don't like it. Ed Manning. We could sub off Wade. That is true. Fishman. We have him. And McFreddy. We also have Ho. Okay. Wade has that volatile trait too, and I don't want to sub off Burnout. He's actually, yeah, it's going to be Worrymore. Sorry, Spool, you just don't have it today, buddy. Yeah, so it's going to be Rums coming in. Actually, you know what? Let's use Harrison first. It's going to be for Worrymore, and then we'll bring in Tandy Deep the third. He's going to play left field, and underhand it's going to slot over to right with that utility trait. And Tandy Deep will lead off next inning.
Now pitching.
Harrison out of the pen. Troy on the year, no record, a 7.45 ERA and a 2.28 WHIP. He's given up 8 earned runs in 7 appearances, 9 2/3 innings pitched, 19 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 homers, batting average against .396. He's had a horrible year. Sorry, I had to send a text message. Let's go. Come on, Troy. Runner at first. Nobody out here. Here's Clayton, 3 for 3 today. 2 singles and a double. Still on fire. Heater up and away. Strike called 0-1. She's actually down to locked-in Moja because she tried to steal. She stole the first base, but she tried to steal a second base and got caught. She got greedy. She's even down and then fouled back. 0-2. That activates Whiffer for the first time today for Clayton. Change it down and away. Chopped. Foul. Just got to it. 1-2. Or 0-2. Peter middle in line at the middle. Another hit for Clayton. Her 4th of the day. She's 4 for 4. 3rd single, and she's on fire again. Here's Yang, 0 for 3. RBI ground out today. First pitch prayer active. 2-0 down and in on the first pitch. Chop foul on the first one. 0-1. Just foul on the third base side. No way. Fouled off late. It's 0-2. 2-seam up and in. Doors chased it high. First punch out for Harrison. Next up, Baxter, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Peter down and in. Inside, ball 1. Change it down in the way. Fouled off, back into the screen, 1-1. 2-seam up and away. Strike called, 1-2. 4-seam down and in. Grounder to third. Wade is there. Throw to second. 1. Beard to first. Double play. You love to see it. Let's go, Troy. Way to pitch out of that one, Harrison. Good on ya, French fry head. To the 8th, it's 2-1. We're still down. Deep, underhanded, and cross. 9-1-2 coming up for the Cutters. Espinoza entering her 3rd inning of work here. Here's Tandy Deep the third. Still looking for his first hit of the season. And maybe the first hit of his career. I honestly couldn't tell you. Probably not. Change been there at the knees, 0-1, but definitely his first hit of the season at the very least. Peter away, deep cracks it into the right field corner. Got a good piece of it, but he missed the barrel. There is Baxter, 1 down. Next up, Chopper underhanded, 0 for 3 today, and still tense. Change up and in, inside, ball 1. Change ups away, 2-0. Change of middle to plate, grounded hard to second, diving, yellow to his right, throw to first, in time, 2 down. Robbed him of a base hit. Cross up next, Thomas got 0 for 3 today. 2 down, nobody on. Change up and in, taken high, ball 1. Espinoza locked in. Change away, pulled foul early, 1-1, can't keep the weight back. Change it down, off the end of the bat, shallow right field on the pop fly. 1-2-3 inning as Baxter puts it away. Because we can't keep our weight back for whatever fucking reason. Bottom 8, it's 2-1. Dyer, Atkinson, and Shepard coming up. We need a miracle. Got to keep it a 1-run game here. Come on, Troy. Here's Dyer, locked in, 1 for 3 today with a double. Double hitter active, heater inside, ball 1. Using it down. Check low, 2-0. Change up and away. Fouled off, 2-1. Push in the middle in. Checks inside, no call, 3-1. Zoomer down, ball 4. First walk for Harrison. Here we go. Next up, Atkinson, 1 for 3 with a single. Peter middle of the plate, chopped up the middle. Beard dives out of his reach, another base hit. 2 on, nobody out. The Grims looking to extend the lead. There's Shepard, 0 for 3 and tense. Zoomer down and away. Low ball 1. Bunt drop down, back to the mound. Harrison plays it, goes to third, gets the lead runner. Wade to first, not in time. Good heads-up play, though, to get the lead runner on the attempted sacrifice. 1 down, first and second still for Moyer. 1 for 3 with a single. He did single last at bat. Change it down and away in the first one. Fouled off late, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Runner goes, throw to third. Oliver, get! He had him. You kidding? He had him. Right? You just blew the call. Thanks. Double steal. 2 in scoring position. 1-1 count for Moyer. 1 down. That two-seamer fastball's low. 2-1. Two-seamer up and in. Lined up the middle, over the drawn-in infield into the gap. It will be cut off. Nope. It gets by Jennings. That's going to be a 2-run double. It is 4-1. The Grims have made it an insurmountable lead. You hate to see that. It's like we just gave up right there. Here's Yellow, 1 for 3 with a single. Heater down and in. Low ball 1. It's not your fault, Troy. You're pitching well. You're just getting hosed. Change it down in the way. That's a nubber into center field. Jennings charging in. He's got to hurry. Runner coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. And the run gets the second. 5-1. Well, we're going to pull Harrison here. He's about had it. Now what the fuck do we do? We sub off Cross, I suppose. We're going to go ahead and bring in Harsh McFreddy after we sub in a pitcher first. Let's do that. We're going to go to Luther Butters. We're not getting anything out of this game. Cross coming off, and we're bringing in McFreddy to play first. Luther on the year, no record, a 1.69 ERA and a 0.94 whip. 3 appearances, 1 earned run, 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, a walk, 1 hit batsman, and a batting average against of 211. Luther, just try to keep it a 4-run game, please. Don't implode as the pitcher's up. Espinoza locked in. She's going to get the 9th inning, going for her 4th inning out of the bullpen, I might add. She's going to get the save. Bunt shown and pulled back, 1-1. Why are you bunting with a 4-run lead? That's cowardly. Slider up and in. Bunt dropped up the first base line. It's a successful sacrifice as Butters takes the out at first. Runner to third. 2 down for Clayton, who's 4 for 4 today. 1 double, 3 singles. She's scored once. She's also stolen a base and has been caught stealing. Change up and away on the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Leader down in the dirt. Good block burnout. 2-0. Slider down in the way. Check strike. 2-1. Change up and in. Blasted to right center field. Heading for the wall. And it is gone and has been reaped and sent to the stands. Home run for Clayton. She's now a triple shy of the cycle. 5th of the year. It is now 7-1 as the Grims break it open in the 8th. You have no idea how badly I want to slam this controller into the ground, but I still have another episode to record after this. Yang 0 for 4 today with an RBI ground out. He's rattled. Heater up and in his high. Ball 1. His butter's now tense. He's down and in, out in front of it. 1-1. First run is charged to Harrison on that. Next pitch is sent dead center field. That is not coming back. And that one's been reaped and sent over the batter's eye. Another home run. Back-to-back jacks for the Grims. It is 8-1 now. First of the year for Yang. Go fucking figure.
Now batting.
And he was rattled, too. I'd like to point that out as well.
Nicey Baxter.
Baxter 1 for 4. RBI single today. Changeup hangs. That is lined to center. Jennings back, and that finally ends the fucking inning. 6 home, though, as the Grims almost bat around to the 9th. It's 8-1. Put me out of my fucking misery. Hard of the lineup up for us. Not like it fucking matters.
Now batting.
Here's reliable. 2 for 3, 2 singles today. Low pitch and power versus righty active. Espinoza entering her 4th inning of work out of the pen here. Slider down low. Ball 1. Still locked in. Peter down and then line hard at the middle. At least Reliable's trying. He's 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. He's hit well.
Now batting.
Here's Beard. Alfredo 1 for 3 with a single today.
Alfredo Beard.
Slider for inside, just missed from Espinoza. Ball 1. That's inside on the changeup. 2-0. Good hitters count. Changeup inside. 3-0. Heater down in the way. Dumped off the end of the bat to left field. Nice swing, Alfredo. Another hit for him. He's 2 for 4. 2 on. Nobody out for Harsh McFreddy, who just double switched into the game. Hitting .258 with a homer. 3 RBIs here for the first baseman. Slided down and in, taken low. Ball 1. Checked up and away on the change. Good eye. 2-0 count. Slider hangs, ripped down the left field line, but guess what? We're early. Foul ball. 2-1. Slider down in the dirt. 3-1 count for McFreddy. Change up. Rip foul early. Full count. Slider put in, hit well by McFreddy to left center field, heading for the high wall, but right in front of the wall there at the warning track is Clayton, 1 down. Next up, Burnout, 1 for 3 with a single, RBI hero active, and that'll do it for Espinoza. She will not get the save today. She comes 2 outs shy of that. Long reliever locked in Brooklyn all day out of the bullpen, though, to slam the door. 1.33 ERA and a 1.08 whip with 16 strikeouts. Slider from the first pitch, hard chopper to first, Yang to second 1. Yellow to the pitcher covering in time for the double play to end the game. Thank you, Burnout, for living up to your nickname and failing with RBI hero once again. Cutters get blown out, 8-1 the final as we lose to the Grims. I'm not even going to look at these stat lines. You all can just look at this. I'm not in the mood. Like, that was just abysmal. Like, our offense didn't show up, even though it started on a good note, hitting the pitcher in the crotch on the first batter of the game. Unfortunately, we didn't get a hit out of it, so that should have been my first sign that this was going to suck. We got a combined 8 hits and scored 1 fucking run. We couldn't even hit the ball out of the ballpark. Couldn't stay on back on a freaking changeup at 80 miles an hour. Come on, guys. You eat those for breakfast every other day of the week. Now all of a sudden the Grims show up and you forget how to play? Ugh. And then frickin' Clayton, 5 for 5 day. That bitch was a triple shot of the cycle. Fuck her. Then Yang had to hit a homer. Fuck him, too. And then they scored 5 more runs. Didn't even fucking matter. There's your pitching lines. Ellison got a quality start out of all this shit, but she still got the loss because the offense forgot how to score. Ha ha! Harrison, he sucks. Butters, he's Butters. I don't expect much from him. Reno got the win. Good for her. It'll be her only win of the season. Clayton's the player of the game. Big fucking surprise. Moyer had a 2-run double. Good for him. Ellison, you did your best. The offense wasn't there for you. Sorry. And we lost to the Grims again. And now we have some games to sim before we get to our next meaningful game. That loss drops us to only a 2-game lead in the division. 8 games left to play. I can't wait to see how this goes. I bet you that game killed all our momentum and we choke it away like we did last year. We're going to do the opposite of what we did last season. We'll win every game up until the final game last season, and that's when we got eliminated. Now we're going to lose every game up until the finale, win the last one, and still be eliminated. Harrison. I don't expect much out of Butters compared to you. Vip Butcher signs to the front runners. He'll replace Press Medrano there on the roster. Ooh, good option there for Salmon to get some arm and maybe sign stealer. Lose Clutch, no thanks. Jinkies Hess, released by the Ridgebacks for Kyrie Garrison as they've given up on the season already. Zariah McKenzie to the Ancients, replacing Anson Roy in their starting rotation. They've also given up. Fastball hitter for Cross, you say? Contact would be a nice addition there. I like that. Some Hurls, released by the Gobblers for Reef Weber. They've also given up. Ellison, +4 speed. You're a pitcher. Doesn't do much. Sit up to the next one here real quick. Spinners blow the game to the Cockatoos 7-6 as they lose in 13 innings. They blew a 6-2 lead in the 9th. Undead shut out the Serpents. Whispers 4-0. Hares beats Ridgebacks 4-1. So our next game is up. That is against the 5-11 Pythons. We will not be playing this game. Let's go ahead and do these traits real quick. We want fastball hitter for Cross. That's a big one. 3 contact to 74. Bonus 3 contact. Not going to get it. Fastball hitter. We're going to get that. All right. There we go. That turns this episode around a bit. Love to see that. Cross now an A-. His first trait. Nice. Love it. Chance to become a utility player for Jennings, 4 contact to 60. Down 1 speed to 60. Bonus 4 contact. Not going to get it. Going to be a utility player. Yes, he is. Let's go. All right, Nico. We see you. Now he's a B overall, finally. McFreddy, we're not giving you first pitch prayer. Going for Sign Stealer. 3 arm to 48. Bonus 5 arm for Salmon. Nope. Fishman rolling for Sign Stealer. He's going to get it. Let's go. 3 freaking traits. All right, that makes up for that. He's now a B overall as well. 2 positive traits on Fishman. You know what? Getting these traits makes almost makes up for how shitty that game was. Almost. Lineup set for that one. Hokie on the mound, 3-1, 4.32 ERA, 1.24 WHIP for us, and on the mound for the 5-11 Pythons, their ace William Downs, 0-3 with a 5.70 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, rally stopper and elite changeup. Hokie, K collector, and elite curveball. Let's see who comes out on top here. Division rivals squaring off here, and we lose 1-0. A solo home run in the 3rd inning is the difference. Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening right in front of my eyes. I can see it happening now. Oh yeah, it's going to happen. We're going to lose. Chance to lose low pitch, that's dumb. Reliable, +2 speed. Cross, +1 fielding. Burnout can play right field now in addition to catcher. Okay, a lot of development here. Chance to lose K collector but gain a cutter for Bulgar. No thanks. Slowpoke on Tandy Deep the 3rd. I mean, he does need the... I'm willing to risk that because it's the lowest % chance you can roll on a negative trait, and he needs as much development as possible here, so I'm okay with risking that. Plus, he's a bench guy who almost never plays, so what's the harm? 3 contact to 42, +1 speed to 69, down 2 fielding 37. Nice on that 69, by the way. Does not get the bonus 5 contact, does not get the bonus 2 speed, and avoids Slowpoke, though, and that beefs up his loyalty to Max. Nice. No other ones I'm willing to risk it for here, so we're good. Sim up to the next one. Buzzwings lose to the front runners 6-3. Let's see, Brown Bears get blown out by the Felines 10-1. Clerics blow out the Ancients 8-4. Grimcats taking on the Gobblers. Grimcats win. They're dead back by a game. They lose 7-4. Thank you, Gobblers. Appreciate you. Managing to hold on to that 2-game lead. Whispers beat the Razzles 6-3. Clerics taking on the Colossus here. Clerics lose a tight one 4-3. Grimcats taking on the Bowmen. Bowmen lose to the Grimcats 4-2. Thanks, Bowmen. Really could have used a solid there. Cockatoos beat the Feline 3-1. Grims lose to the Pythons 3-1. Thank you. Appreciated, Pythons. Way to get some revenge there. Spinners win 7-1 as they blow out the Undead. And the Bowmen rally to beat the Grims 5-3. Final game of the Sim, Colossus and Ancients. Colossus win a pitcher's duel 3-1. So we still have a game and a half lead on the Grimcats. Our next matchup is against the Buzzwings, who are 5-12. Don't think we've beaten them here in the series. Have we played them this year already? We have. We lost 7-0. We also lost our only matchup against them last season as well. So, oh boy. Come on, guys. Let's turn it around. Here's the matchup on the mound for the Buzzwings. Rail Morrison, lefty with Workhorse. 1-3, 4.68 ERA, 132 WHIP. On the mound for us, Connor Frazier, Jr. in parentheses. K Collector surrounded, 2-2, 195 ERA and an 0.61 WHIP. Please win, guys. We hold on to win 2-0. Nice pitching. And way to go, McFreddy, driving in those 2 runs. Nice. 11-7 now. We're back to a 2-game lead in the division. I believe the Grim Cats are up next. I think that's a game we're going to play. Gobblers beat the Front Runners 12-3 as we blow them out. Or they blow them out. Whispers lose to the Brown Bears 5-3. Good game there. Felines are going to blow out the Razzles 6-2. Well, they held on to win, I guess. Not a blowout at that point. Pythons choke it away to the Hares 4-3. Hares win an extra innings there. Cockatoos and Brown Bears battle division rivals. Brown Bears rally from the death to win 6-5. Buzzwings and Ridgebacks. Buzzwings beat the Ridgebacks 6-3. Nice. Alrighty, next up is the Grimcats game. This is so we have 2-game lead on them with 6 games left to play. I believe they are the last division rival we play. Not true, we actually play the Front Runners as well. But this is the most important game for the division title. If we win, we will have a 3-game lead with 5 games left to play, and that will put the odds against the Grimcats. So that'll put us in a great position. We would have to play the last place Ridgebacks after that. I think that's the 4th place Gobblers. The last place Front Runners. And then it is last 2 games of the season are the Hares, who are in 3rd place in their division, and the Bowmen, who are right now competing for the best record in the league. So we did say we were going to play the Bowman game, and I think we're definitely going to play the Grimcats game as well. I think next episode's going to be a double header, in which case we will see... Oh, for fuck's sake, why are you calling me? 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. Wife and child had to call and tell me goodnight. All right, so you saw there we were giving a little preview while I was on the phone there. There were a couple player development options we did go out and buy. Rums did lose 1 accuracy, unfortunately. That's a little bump of the road. We'll be fine with that. Riley Hancock was picked up by the Buzzwings, replacing Forrest Moody in their rotation as they're cutting some more cap. Ronan Wheeler was picked up by the Front Runners, replacing Havoc Tran there in the rotation as they're getting younger and cutting cap there as well. And then we did do 2 player development roles where we saw Alfredo Beard pick up the stimulated trait and get 3 arm. He is now a B+ overall, as that's our 4th trait we've picked up here this episode, positive trait. And for Hokie, he gets 1 accuracy to 49 and 2 velocity to 97. He, however, did not get the bonus 3 accuracy, which is fine. So next episode, we were laying it out here on the schedule. We will play the Grimcats game at the very least, and I think we're going to turn it into a doubleheader and play the regular season finale as well. Rest of these games don't really mean a whole lick of stuff to us. That's last place. Ridgebacks are one of the worst teams in the league. So are the Front Runners. Gobblers are barely above the Ridgebacks, so these 3 all suck. The Hares are a decent team. We may play that game, we may not. Probably leaning towards not because the Bowman game is more intriguing, but it will depend on how the division shakes out after these 4 games. If we're in danger of losing the division lead after these 4 games are done, then we turn this into a doubleheader next time. And there's 2 episodes left in the regular season instead of 1. If we're not in trouble and we've already locked up like a division or playoff berth, we'll just play the regular season finale and the Grimcats in the same episode. That's the plan for next episode. That's going to do it for this time around, guys. Quick recap. Tough loss for us today against the Grims. We were in that game till the 8th inning, up 2-1 game. We were sticking with them, and then it all just fell apart there in the 8th inning as our bullpen just imploded. And they hit 2 home runs, and I just, man, I was hot. I was pissed. But then, in the sim, we got some traits picked up now, so our team continues to develop really well. We had a trait. Obviously, you just saw us pick up the stimulated trait for Alfredo Beard. Fishman picked up Sign Stealer. Hezekiah Cross picked up his first trait, which was Fastball Hitter, and I think there was one more trait we picked up as well. Got to scroll down and remember who it was. I know Nico went up to a B overall finally. I forget what he picked up. He picked up like a bonus something. He already had Dive Wizard and Distractor, so he didn't pick up anything. None of our pitchers picked up anything either. So maybe it was just the 3 traits. And it was Nico went up to a B overall. I thought he picked up a trait. Tandy Deep avoided the trait, but he's still a C overall. So, oh, good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. So we got some good development. We lost our 1 game. We then went in the sim. We lost to the Pythons 1-0, and then beat the Buzzwings 2-0. So we went 1-2 in the episode as a whole. We're still in first place. We hold on to still a 2-game lead here in the division against the Grimcats, who is our opponent next episode. It's our final meaningful division game. Let's see if we can beat them and give ourselves a little bit of a cushion with 5 games left to play after that. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and/or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. If you are tuning in on Twitch here, stick around. We are recording 1 more episode tonight. We will be doing another Platypi franchise episode. That will be coming up here in just a few moments. I'll have to reset the stream for that real quick. But everyone else on YouTube, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.